This is the thing. If you go back to doing what you did to develop the diabetes, you can redevelop it. If you eat these highly refined or processed foods and you go back to eating all of the time, I mean, that's what led to the development of insulin resistance, which is the root cause of diabetes in the first place, or type 2 diabetes. So anybody can do that. Jason Fong always says, I can make anybody diabetic. I just have to give them insulin and give it to them often enough. And so if you go back to if you go back to doing that, I mean, in a period of time, you can redevelop it. So, people ask, do I have to fast for life? And it's just like, no, like you don't have to do this crazy fasting for life, but you need to be mindful of how often that you're eating. And I mean, we eat a ton in the Ramos household. My husband and I have had such great success with fasting. We eat a ton, but we don't graze and we don't snack. We eat meals. It's hard to eat meals in today's modern age. And we
Hmm.
have to tag team in and do food prep and support each other to make sure that we're staying with meals. But we really enjoy food. And as a woman, I'm 37 years old. I grew up being dragged to Weight Watchers meetings with great aunts and grandmas. And I thought I was just destined for this life where I was always going to be in deprivation and couldn't enjoy food and always having to count. And when I was young, I had such this negative relationship with food as a result. And now I have such a great relationship with food. I love eating, and I love eating things that make me feel good. And by doing so, I get these natural periods of fasting that helps balance things out. And, it's been a decade, and I've maintained diabetes free, PCOS free, fatty liver free, and I've maintained over an 80-pound weight loss, pandemic included. I did gain a few pounds at first, being a little too sedentary, but still it's been pretty remarkable. So I now, like, I am in control, and it's pretty awesome, and I so enjoy eating. And I think that this is a type of freedom that not many people know can exist, that you can truly learn to love food and enjoy it. And if you eat the right things and the right timing, not only do you feel great, emotionally, physically, but you're also going to be extremely healthy.
Yeah, yeah. And by the way, it's been really powerful to hear about not only some of your at least part of your personal experience with diabetes, but all these patients that you've worked with and everything. And